Okay, guys, so let's talk about Horzion Alpha. This is rumored to be OpenAI's newest model. Now, is this GPT-5? What is it? Nobody really knows, but it does look like people are saying that it's good. Now, obviously, I'm not expecting this to be better than Sonnet, but we will test the model in today's video. So we're going to be doing the old test that we always have done for a new model, and I'm going to walk through that process with you all right now. Now, we're not going to be using the Playwright MCP because that would be cheating. It has to be able to do everything itself. Okay, so on Klein, let's just go to Open Router. Let's see if it's available. If not, we'll jump on RuCode instead. Okay, so we have Open Router Horzion Alpha right here. So let's say done here. And then we're just gonna do the setup process for this this benchmark. Now, if you don't know, the benchmark that I like to do is I like to basically create a Next.js service website. This is the website that is like the benchmark. This is what Claude Sonnet 3.7 created on the day it was released. So let's just start off here by let's create a new project. So we'll do mkdir. Sure, that works. Okay, so we're inside this Open Router folder here. We'll just go to my Skool community. You can find this prompt across the internet for free as well, but I just like to have everything in one place. So all my prompts and workflows, there we go. So we'll just run this. Instead of my app, we'll just do a full stop here. And then we'll grab the prompt right here and we'll see how the latest ChatGPT model, which is apparently GPT-5, but obviously we're not sure if it's GPT-5, actually performs compared to Sonnet. Now, I'm hoping this is good because otherwise I have probably lost all faith in ChatGPT and I will purely be using Sonnet and Anthropic going forwards, maybe with a bit of Google when Google releases Gemini Ultra 2.5. Okay, so once this is done, all we actually have to do is just open this folder here and we just need to add a folder called public, and then inside public, we just need to, I hate augment code, honestly. I need to delete it. Inside public, we create images and then we just grab the images from a previous one of these projects. So they should be here inside public images. There we go. Just drag these inside. We've now got everything we need to create this project. So let's just go terminal, new terminal. Now I would recommend if you're doing this for yourselves to use the Playwright MCP because it will help with this. I'm just not doing it because I want to see the raw ability of this model. So we'll just go to the top here and it's inside this folder and we'll press enter. Okay, so I'll only show you things if it goes wrong or right. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and show you everything it's doing, but I mean, it does seem to be doing a fairly comprehensive job so far of everything that's coded. So we'll see how this actually goes. I'm pretty excited to see the difference between the earlier GPT models and this one, because this is the moment in time where OpenAI are saying we're going to release another SOTA model. If this is not better than Sonnet, what are they even doing? Like, what are we even doing here? If they can't even beat Sonnet 4, they're out the race, in my opinion. They need to stop focusing on models and start focusing on utility, in my opinion. They need to be focusing on, inventing new ways to use AI, etc., etc. Now, that is saying if this doesn't, even come close to Sonnet 4. If this is close to or better than Sonnet 4 and getting towards Opus levels, then obviously I will say so, but we'll see. So I guess a couple of things. This has 250,000 context. So seems weird that they would go backwards. So that's either just to save money because it's free, or they've gone backwards, which I really hope that's not the case because that would be really, really stupid. Yeah, there's really not much online right now. There's a few videos, and there's an X post, and there's the open route, and then a Reddit post. That's literally all there is online right now about this. Now, whether this is GPT-5 or not, I'm really not sure. This might just be like, I don't know. I don't know what else it would be though. It's almost always OpenAI when they do this stealth model thing. That's what we've seen recent. recently anyway. It's been used a lot, which means that there is some hype around this, I would say. And look, these are all OpenAI models as far as I remember. If I remember correctly, this one maybe not, but I'm just curious to see if it can actually build a simple Next.js service website. Because if not, honestly, I've given up on OpenAI. I use it. I will tell you right now, I use GPT 4.1 mini. The reason being is it's cheap as hell, and it also has a 1 million context window. It's really, really cheap, but actually you could also use GPT 4.1 Nano, which also has a million context window and is even cheaper than 4.1 mini. Now I use these for like, you could also use Flash 2.5. Like, I'm just telling you what I use certain models for. You could also use Flash 2.5, same price, might be better, probably is better. The really good thing that you can use these kind of models for is LLM scraping, right? If you need to scrape hundreds of thousands of pages and extract JSON information out of them, then you're going to want to be using a cheap model with a good context window. So either Gemini, Flash, or I generally use 4.1 mini for these kind of things. Okay, so it says it's done. Yeah, we'll see about that. So npm install. Let's see if there are any errors. The only model that has ever done this without there being any errors was Sonnet 4. So I'm expecting there to be errors here. Let's see. Okay, compiled. Oh, okay. So it did compile, but it just took me to the the home page is still just the Next.js page. Lol. You have one more chance to make this really amazing. So normally what I do is I do like a 2 prompt benchmark. So the first benchmark and then the second benchmark, because it's pretty frequent that the first prompt just doesn't do anything. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. That doesn't mean the model's terrible or anything. It just means that it's not. I wouldn't. Yeah, it's obviously not as intelligent as Sonnet. Sorry, Opus 4, for example. So yeah, this is another problem that happens with unintelligent or stupid models. If this is GPT-5, don't even bother, guys. Like, if you're still using GPT regularly, just try use Claude for whatever you're doing. Try use Claude Code instead of Klein with this, for example. I can't believe how poorly this is actually performing. I'm very disappointed. Okay, so we do have something here. So let's go English, I guess, or Italiano. Right? Is this it? There's no way this is it. Come on, dude. Okay, so this has made a complete mess. It doesn't work at all. Huge disappointment. I don't know what I was expecting. I really just do not know what the fuck I was expecting. I was expecting better than this. If this is GPT-5, honestly, OpenAI, you need to pull your socks up. I was really trying here, OpenAI. I was really trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. I would not use this. I would rather honestly use like Claude Sonnet 3.5 than this. If this is GPT-5, it's a joke. Honestly, I don't know what they're doing over there in OpenAI. Like, they need to be innovative, and they're just not. I'm really not sure what's going on. Yeah, I'm going to leave the video there, guys. I really tried. I gave it way more leeway than I normally would. I gave it several attempts to fix the problem, and literally all I've got is... I've got nothing. I've got literally nothing. I haven't even got a homepage. This is the worst attempts I've seen in like a year. Even a free model beat this. Quen beat this. Oh, this might be OpenAI's open source model, actually. I really hope it is. If this is GPT-5, they're finished. If it's their open source model, it's okay. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll leave the video there. No bullshit, as usual. I'm not trying to sell the model to you. I wouldn't use this model. It's trash. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you're watching all the way to the end, you're an absolute legend, and I'll see you very, very soon with some more content. Peace out.